Hey guys, Shamar here. And before we get started, I just wanted to thank you guys for subscribing me. For giving me 100 subscribers. I'm really excited for that. And as you know, everybody's excited. So let's get started. It's been a while, guys. So today's video is going to tell you a special guest, special news. The guests are
Power Rangers
News. So the news is going to be about for my first short film. Is called The Legend of Mason Truman. So you guys don't know who Mason Truman is. Mason Truman is known as the Colonel from Power Rangers RPM. Colonel Truman got a son named Scott. He's known as the Red RPM Ranger. And you guys know he is the leader of command of New Zealand. So before we get started, a fun fact. Colonel Truman never told any about his secrets or telling his sons anything about his past. So it's a long time ago for his folks ever since he was a kid. So the first fact was, did you guys even know that Scott's father was a ranger back in the 1960s when, I say the late 60s, when he was about between 14 and 15 years old, because him and his brother was a original Dino Furry Rangers, and his friends was too, to stop who's trying to steal the Amazons and the almond signs. Do you guys didn't know that Scott's father was a ranger because he never told his son or other commander rangers from way back in the day, but one of his old friends might have told him that, give me a break, because Mason Truman was a ranger, was also a legend of Mason Robinson, just way before Tommy Archer was. I mean, Tommy Archer was the greatest ranger ever too, but both of them was the greatest ranger. First one and the second one. The first one passes to the next legend. Mason Truman was a legend since he was a kid. He was like 14 and 15 when he trained just like his father, because his father, Elvis Truman, he was a legend of the Rainbow Ranger. So Command Center was invented in Delmar, Delaware, in 1958. It was started convinced to start to be building of the first Ranger base. Now they don't have cell phone back then, so people has to call with their landlines, and that's why they connect over there to the Ranger base. Then years later on, when they moved the command center over there to California of Angel Grove for Mighty Morphin, the next teenagers are 5 Rangers, 5 heroes from Angel Grove. That's why we're gonna make this short about history of Mason Truman. He never told his sons about he was a ranger back in the day, or told any about this. That's what our show is gonna be about, because in the show, people's gonna know that Mason was a ranger back in the day, and he was a legend, just like Tom and Arnold. Because he got a creator of his morpher of, he can morph any kind of rangers, because he got more rangers to morph, because that's why he's more powerful kid than ever. You guys wouldn't even notice that too. So as a teenager, he was also living in Delmar, Delaware, 1967. If you guys know what CuteCut is, it's also an app to you guys to edit it or to make more movies and musical stuff. There's a lot of cool things you guys can do with animators, like put some sounds, make some music, or anything you like that. Yeah, I really love this app very much. It could be a great idea if you turn this cute app into a production or a TV network or a television local. Like, we can make this an entertaining show. Could be a great idea if we make some laugh track, sitcoms, musical. It could be anything movies you liked. So back to the whole thing of the fun fact. So our first of Mason Truman. This story is about a colonel was a ranger back then when he was a kid. He was about 14 and 15 years old. And some of the rangers turned into a toy as instantly a plea or fan film on that. You guys even know a fan film. So I just filmed with download an app of Super Sitting app. You guys even notice? You could just go in there and download that. And also it reminds you of the 1960s, 1950s. I was able to put designs of this. So I wore of my 1960s fashion clothes to make this what these people were from back in the day. If you guys didn't notice about this, I've been watching a lot of history TV shows from way back. And people didn't have cell phones then because they used landlines or writing notes and also riding bikes. A really cool stuff they used to do back in the 60s. And also they used old cars, old style buildings. I wish we could put design of what it looks like back in the day. That's what our show's gonna be about. We'll put designs of the town, what it looks like. If you guys mind Back to the Future, because Back to the Future of Marty, of Hillsborough Reality, of old cars, old buildings, fashions, the inside of what it looks like. And I've been wearing the Chuck Cherry shoes, everything. I know very well. If you really agree out there, if you really thinking about it, what this place really looks like back in the day. So if you guys want to download an app of the Super Sensing app, just come in there and download that. It's too bad I didn't have my 3 Power Rangers cosplays, because I would have filmed with that 2 and Morph and then stop the monsters. You know, that's what our show's gonna be look like. You know the fun I wanted so bad for my costume display? The blue Dino Thunder, the sparkly one, shiny one, costume cosplay display. The red Mystic 4 Rangers, I really like it so bad. I've been listening to it ever since I was a kid. And Green Dino Furry Ranger, the shiny one, I want it so bad too. I wish they make that suit shiny, or make that like the original, like the Sentai suit. And I really wish Hasbro's would made these consoles like that. My 3 Power Rangers costume display like that and delivered to me. I would have been the first greatest person in Maryland to wear Power Ranger suits. It'll be the greatest one. So I haven't heard from Hasbro on it. I've been emailing twice about the show we'll be making. So they'll probably be busy or be planning about coming over to Maryland, about bring the stuff over or make design for our town or for Delaware. We're going to be starting filming stuff, or our first sitcom, and also our first short film of The Legend of Mason Truman. They will be love it too for our great ideas, you know. Hasbro's is really the best friends, you know. Just gonna say congratulations for Hasbro's. Yeah, we love Hasbro's, and I wish they come. So Hasbro's, my people and is really excited about you guys. They think you're doing a good job, and they wanted to know about you. So they really want to come to Maryland, and they really want to meet you so badly. So they get to know you guys and do our fun stuff. And also our first sitcom of Power Rangers that I've been writing my scripts for the last few months. And another thing, so Hasbro's is also making more Power Ranger toys and making it really exciting and making it really great happening. And also they also released it Power Rangers Cosplay Vary for, and also be released by less than a few weeks on January 14th. So the new characters, new morphers, and also the old Rangers is also the legend of Billy and also Zack. Mighty Morphin Black and Blue. Give it a pause for Hasbro's. They're really doing a good job, and to blame old Rangers. A lot of fans been wishing for the old Rangers and came back for that. So, what's come true, and also a lot of fans is really excited for it happening. So, you'll get to see it, fans. It's morphin' time. Thank you for watching for this layer. If you guys love my video, please subscribe, put a thumbs up, and make great comments. Let's make them positive and believe in yourself. If you guys know, see or tell Hasbro's about it, about our show, please tell them to come to Maryland, because we wanted to make you really happening for your fans about our show and our short film that we're gonna make. So I've been writing a lot of scripts about it, Yeah. And I'll see you guys later. Woohoo!